Tattoo artists who have tattooed penises. What is the process of doing so? Do they have to be erect? A friend of a friend tattooed his own penis. How? He put the foreskin in a vise, tightened it as was necessary, then just leaned back or walked backwards enough for the skin to stretch enough so he could tattoo. What the duck? Come on. Everybody does this. Don't act so surprised. I heard it has to be hard to put the stencil on, but it obviously soft during the tattoo process. Think about it. Who for duck's sake would stay hard getting their dick tattooed? If so, you're one kinky ducker. Imagine the bleeding. Did you just lick your lips when you typed that? I have a dick tattoo. No boners necessary. The skin is manually stretched out as the design progresses. But that is always the first question I get asked about it. So no erections are required. Can I ask why, of all places, you decided to tattoo your dick? To make it look bigger. It's called contouring. Apostrophe. I watched a video on Inked, and I'm pretty sure someone said they don't have to be erect. Why are people reacting like this? I'd like to know as well. It's a good question. I've only seen one real response in here, so I will add mine. I have my dick tattooed. I was hard to apply the stencil. After that we used medical tape to tape the head down to a Coke can. Just roll the can to get a flat surface. The nerve endings in your penis are very different than the ones in the rest of your body. I don't remember it hurting as much as most of my tattoos, and it was probably the most fun to keep clean. For those asking why, I watched the movie down Periscope and the idea kinda got stuck in my head. Thank you. I'm sure you could get a tattoo of a flaccid penis if you wanted it. Welcome to Jamaica. We hope you have a nice holiday. Wendy. Lol. It's such a great punk line, ain't it? How often do people get tattoos of flaccid dicks? The old joke about Wendy coming soon and the Jamaica man. It's a classic. Have a nice day. They don't have to be erect, but you're going to feel a little prick. I'm a tattoo artist and I guess I'm curious how many of us you think have done this. That you'd find an answer on Reddit. Not hating at all, just honestly asking. I know one person who has seen/done this, and it was probably a decade ago. I think they tried to keep him erect for some reason. But I have seen a non-erect penis with a rolling pin underneath it to stretch the skin in a video before. It's weird method, but honestly super smart LMAO. I'm a tattoo artist and I guess I'm curious how many of us you think have done this. That you'd find an answer on Reddit. TBF, even though you hadn't done one you had two answers. Not a tattoo artist or a dude, but I can't imagine a guy could easily hold an erection while having needles poked into his penis. They must be able to do it without being erect, by smoothing and stretching the skin manually. There are two kind of dudes in the world. Those whose penis crawls back inside when poked with a needle and those who get harder when the poking begins. Okay, I'm a girl so obviously not a lot of dick tattoo experience, but wouldn't you worry about possibly causing nerve damage by tattooing a penis? If I was a guy I'd say hell no to anything that could duck up getting an erection. Is there a tattoo artist who could explain how much of a risk that is? Tattooing only goes a few layers down in the skin. Definitely not far enough to damage any nerves. Is anyone else kinda disappointed that you don't need to get a boner? Having to maintain a boner while getting literally stabbed in the dick is hardcore as duck. I'd be way more impressed if this was the case. My best friend is a tattoo artist and did his own. It's a pretty funny bar story, but when you ask him this question he looks at you like you're crazy. Oh, there's no way you're staying hard. Edit. He says that is right on the head. For what it's worth, since everyone here seems to be talking about the shaft, I've politely declined seeing pictures he has shown friends or intrigued girls at bars, but I've had a few of his partners confirm it. I asked my tattoo artist this a few months ago. He said basically it's ducked. I've never done one, but my understanding is you get semi-hard then take a full soda or beer can Room temp. Then roll the penis over the can and begin. No thank you. Don't even get me started on Prince Albert's. And can I get a tattoo of my dick on my dick but bigger? A family member, professional tattooer, told me the pain makes it impossible to get a stiffy, so they wrap the penis around a pop can to get the skin tight lol. I always wonder what does the artist say to the customer? Yes, sir. I'm going to have to hold it while I work. Former apprentice that never went all the way through with learning, but obviously had the same question. It does need to be hard to stencil and tattoo, because when you're tattooing someone the skin needs to be stretched, and you're not getting a reliable stable stretch on a softy boy lol. Wouldn't the tattoo deform when the penis gets erect? Mayo. Not at all. The artist knows skin and ink. Bad tattoos happen when the artists aren't talented. But a good artist takes all factors in account. What about foreskin though? I think a henna tattoo would be a good option. After all, you might change your mind about her anyway. Nope. OCIEite. You're watching Space Frogs, don't you? Well, I draw tattoos with my own penis as ink pen. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.